showtime.
Yes, it is, everybody. Once again, it is showtime. If you're new to the show, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, and co-host, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We're coming to you live right now from Tall Man Mobile here in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, I'm back in Phoenix, Arizona. Just 24 hours ago, I was in Sicily. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit. We hope you guys had a fantastic week last week and are looking forward to a good week this week. So there's tons of stuff in the news. So let's get into the show. But of course, for those who watch us all the time, you know we can't get too far into this without showing you balcony cam.
Gotta have balcony cam.
It's not going to be too long before we're going to have a live balcony cam.
I know, I'm so excited.
I know, right? We get to
Yes.
do our pre-register stuff starting tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
I know, right?
Nice.
I love that.
Love it.
Welcome, everybody. We want to thank you all for being with us so much. So without further ado, let's get to the news.
Here's the latest cruise news with your host, the Tall Man.
And co-host, the lovely Lisa. All right, so, well, I guess for the 6th week in a row, we are starting off with the weather. So over there on the right there in the middle of your screen is, well, what was Hurricane Oscar? It was only a Category 1. I say only, not that that's anything to, it's just a Category 1. But it is now a tropical storm hanging over a part of Cuba. We'll go ahead and play this little animation here for you. And it just kind of spins around a little bit, affects the Bahamas a little bit more, and then up over through Bermuda a little bit, and then poof, it's gone. If you're looking down in the rest of the Caribbean basin, not too much going on until right about now. We have another storm, potential storm that's going to develop. There it is right there. You see that low? And as you see, it really strengthens. That's going to be a big storm right there, guys.
That looks huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one. Now, I have it covered up so you can't see. Let me see if I can move this down so you guys can see. So the potential date here. That is, where is it? You're looking at November 4th, right there. So let me back it up in time here. Let me just drag it back here for you guys. What's that? Get rid of that. I don't need that. Okay. All right. So it starts really to develop around, let's just call it right about there. There's lots of tropical moisture down there. That is October 29th. So that's like next Tuesday. Okay. So for the next week, you're just going to have your standard tropical moisture, rain down in the Caribbean basin, meaning potentially affecting any of the Mexican ports, Belize, Honduras, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, right? It's sort of the summer rains. You can't see because of where our head is, the Lesser Antilles here.
Because of your big head.
Yeah, because of my big head.
My big head, too.
Let me move that up there,
Okay,
guys.
there we go.
So there we go. We'll put us up there so you can see the Lesser Antilles not looking too bad over there. But as we get into the next couple of days after that, come on, drag, 29th, 30th, you see that low really beginning to develop. It's probably at this point a tropical storm. On the 30th, we get into the 31st, and we're probably by the 1st of November into hurricane strength, okay? And as you see, that's going to put a big kibosh really on this entire area because, well, cruise ships don't want to sail through this, even on the outskirts of it, right? Because the wind and the waves, it's going to be painful.
And that covers a broad area from the projection there.
Yeah, it's what I just call it the Caribbean basin, really.
Yeah.
So anything that is a Western Caribbean may be affected about 10 to 14 days from now. If I play, and again, this is just a projection, right? These are looking into the future models. Things change, atmospheric conditions change, but this model's been pretty on. Last week we talked about there would be potentially 2. The second one didn't look like it was going to come together so much, but the first one did, which turned out to be Oscar. It did develop, so this model is pretty good. Let me move this because it's just messing with me. There we go. Back over here. Let me just play the rest of it out, and so you can see what happens. It's gonna clip Haiti and Dominican Republic. It's gonna affect the Bahamas, and then right up smack at least at this point, right over Bermuda. So there's Oscar again. It's just doing a time loop here. Okay, so if you're going to be cruising in the next 10 days or so, just be aware that there could be some itinerary changes due to a potential system in the Caribbean basin, as you can see it right there.
And
Okay.
just keep checking your emails to see if there's any itinerary changes,
Yes.
and just watch the weather. Be prepared.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we just want you to be prepared. Okay. So there you go. So there's your weather. And so let's get to some of the news. Okay.
All right.
MSC has announced on the World America, they are having two sort of new things on the ship. And I believe it is eventually going to work itself fleet-wide, but they're actually having their very first comedy club.
Really?
A dedicated comedy club. And when they're not using it for comedy, there'll be karaoke. And let's see, what else are they going to be doing in there? Now, by the way, it's going to be adults only, 21 and up, right? So that'll be fun. But it'll be also a dueling piano bar.
Really? In the same area?
In the same
Okay.
club, in
All
the same,
right.
yep. So there's that. They've also announced they're creating their own brewery, a microbrewery on the ship. So this will be the second cruise line to have their own microbrewery on a ship. Obviously, the first was Carnival. They have their brewery down there in the
Pig and
Pig
Anchor.
and Anchor area,
Yep.
right? And so, they're going to have their own microbrewery on board where they're brewing their own crafted beer.
Wow, that's yeah.
So there you go.
That's pretty cool.
Congratulations, MSC. All right. This is not so much news as it is, are you kidding me? But there's a person that's going to be sailing soon, and they're going to be sailing during the season / I believe series finale of Yellowstone, and they're incredibly upset that Carnival isn't showing this to everyone on the ship, and that to ensure that they don't miss it, they would have to purchase the internet package, but not just the internet, the basic one, but the streaming package, if you will.
Gotcha.
And it reads, the season finale of Yellowstone will air on Sunday, November 10th, 2024. I will be on the Jubilee. I'm a platinum, almost diamond. I think it is stupid that Carnival does not cater to having this shown for the passengers. So now we have to pay for the internet. I have never paid for the premium internet on a cruise. Never had to. What is the guarantee that this premium plan will enable me and hundreds of others, probably, to watch this landmark show? So we've talked about these kind of things before. If there's a sporting event, a TV show, for some people, maybe even here in the United States, the election, just if there are big events that are happening in your life that are going to affect your life, maybe you shouldn't book your cruise during this time, right? The cruise line is filled with passengers from all over the world. And, maybe there's 100 people on this ship, maybe 150, 200. I don't know what the number is that enjoy watching the show Yellowstone. And yes, we've been waiting for a couple years for the last 2 episodes. Yes, we watched Yellowstone. But guess what? If I miss it, I'll watch it when I get back from my cruise. I'm not going on my cruise to watch Yellowstone.
No, and with technology the way that it is today, I mean, do you have to see that the moment that it's been aired? I just am not that dedicated to Yellowstone
Or any TV show.
Or any TV show. We'll catch it later.
Yeah, we'll catch it later. Catch it on the fly, right? I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave it in the chat below if you're watching the replay. Sorry, I just should have mentioned this at the top of the broadcast. The pain is me. It's not jet lag. Something happened to my back on this last 24 hours of flights, and I've been laid up in bed all day. I can't move.
You remember a few months ago when I couldn't move with my back pains? It's his turn, so I feel for him.
Yeah.
I get it.
I literally can't move. Sitting is incredibly painful. I can stand. It doesn't hurt too much when I stand, but sitting is absolutely horrible. So the pain, if you didn't notice my intro, I wasn't too much into it. I'm in a ton of agony. So I apologize right now. This may not be I may not be the fun host that you've come to enjoy for those who've been watching us for a long time. Anyway, but yeah, let's hear your thoughts on that. We'll come to your comments in just a minute. Also, Carnival is confirming they're discontinuing a very unique souvenir that comes from the Pixels. Right? For those who've cruised on Carnival before, for years and years, they've had a picture frame that has sort of a porthole in the middle. And it's kind of neat because you can put your picture in there. You're kind of looking through the porthole. And I know there's a bunch of people that have really come to enjoy that. Well, they're discontinuing that particular picture frame. And, of course, like anything else, that creates a kerfuffle.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
It does. So for those who haven't heard the news, if you cruise on Carnival and love to buy that picture frame, you're not going to be able to buy it anymore.
Does it say when they're discontinuing it?
It did not.
Because if you got a cruise coming up real soon, you might want to grab a bunch of them.
I mean, soon, like next week.
Sell them on eBay.
Usually they make these announcements like within a week or two of things happening.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, if you're cruising the next week or two, you grab a bunch. So, speaking of Carnival, President of the cruise, CEO, whatever. Sorry,
Christine Duffy.
Thank you. She's going to have to hold the weight today. Christine Duffy jumped out of a plane. I should have probably jumped out of a plane. I'm in so much pain.
You might actually feel better.
Yeah, as long as I had a parachute. Yes, she jumped out of a plane to raise funds for people affected by Milton as well as Helene, and she ended up raising $85,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so congratulations, Christine.
Yeah, thank you for that.
For doing that. Yep. And it's going to the Gary Sinise Foundation, but all those funds are earmarked for hurricane victims. A lot of them in Florida, specifically the Tampa area. So yeah, that's cool. So congratulations, Christine, on that.
Yeah, that's a fun way to raise some money. That's great.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And she's done this before. This isn't the first time that she's jumped out of a plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously she enjoys the thrill of skydiving.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do it again.
So the Norwegian Dawn is making some itinerary changes, guys. So if you're going to be cruising on Norwegian Dawn in the next handful of months, doing any of their African itineraries, a lot of them are changing. That's also created a bit of a kerfuffle, if you will. And in fact, just for that, we'll give that a... I know that's how I feel today. These are like bucket list type itineraries, right? You know, somebody's dreamed about doing, going to these destinations all their life.
Gotcha.
And they're not just changing time. Some ports are like just being completely cut out.
Oh, wow.
Some ports are times are being adjusted. There's one of the cruises where they're supposed to stay overnight, so to have like a day and a half, 2 days there, that's cut out. They're just staying one day.
Oh, no.
So a lot of changes. So yeah, if you're on the Norwegian if you're not on the Norwegian if you're on the Norwegian Dawn over the next few months, make sure you check your emails to see if your cruise has been affected. Right? Affected. Anybody ever had a flood in your cabin? Anybody cruising out there ever had a flood in your cabin?
I've had a flood in my apartment.
Oh, really? Yeah. This is another NCL on the Epic. They had an air conditioner breakdown. It was outside the cabin, but it flooded this particular passenger's cabin.
Oh, wow.
And so, things like this happen. They happen in hotels. They happen on land as well. Like I said, Lisa had her.
In apartments.
In apartments, yeah. Our house is, I won't call it flooded, but we've had an air conditioner give way and flooded our master bedroom.
Our master bedroom, yeah.
So it wasn't 2 inches of water all the way, but it was enough that all the carpet had to be pulled out and replaced and stuff. And that's actually happened multiple times.
It has. We hate our air conditioner. Any good air conditioning guys out there, let us know.
We've stopped putting carpet in the bedroom. We just left the bare concrete floor.
We did.
Of course, we're not in there anymore. We full-time in the RV, but anyway. But, yeah, on the Norwegian Epic, that happened.
Fix that carpet.
As compensation, they gave the passenger $400 onboard credit, which ended up turning into a $200 refund on their cruise. So I think they did a pretty good job of that. So So there's that.
I'm glad they took care of them.
Let's see what everybody has to say. Okay, so first of all, people are saying good evening. So hello, Macrina, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Bev, welcome to you. How are you doing? You're on vacation in Detroit. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Roderick, hello there, buddy. How are you tonight? And Angela with us live. Good to see you, hon.
Yes.
And it was good to see everybody who joined us. I know it was really early, but we'll talk about my Sicily adventure here in just a minute. Okay, Dr. Cherie, hello there. How are you doing? God, I could use a doctor right now. At least a good chiropractor. Hello, Ashley. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nurse Tara, good to see you as well. We missed you the other night. I kept on referring to things you were doing and thinking it was Ashley, I think, or somebody else. I don't know. I was confused.
Oh, you were jet lagged.
It was the mad cow. No, I'm jet lagged now.
Last week. You mean last week. Gotcha.
Hello, Antonio C. How are you doing? Good to see you, Antonio. Oh, let's see. What else? Larry's like, this is like Mike's weather page. Well, maybe just a little bit. I'm not a meteorologist like these guys, but I am a weather enthusiast, and they use a lot of the same tools that that the general public can have access to. But all their really detailed stuff, I don't have access to that stuff. So anyway, Nurse Tara's like, I'm on the symphony next week to the Bahamas. Yeah, next week to the Bahamas should be okay, Nurse Tara. Okay, it'll be the week after that things start getting a little sketchy. Hello, Tuesday. It is Monday. Welcome. Oh my gosh, the entitlement. I think they're talking about the Yellowstone thing. Yeah,
I agree.
Dr. Shree saying, I agree. Stay home and watch your shows. Yeah. Macrina's like, I'm not staying home for TV. Neither are we.
No, I would much rather be on a cruise. We can catch up on TV anytime.
Yeah, exactly. Bev says, have they not heard of a VCR or some other recording method? Right? I think VCRs are a thing of the past, but
we've got the box.
Well, we have a box, so we can see it all. But a lot of the cable boxes in people's homes record.
Yeah, and you stream on demand.
Yeah. So you can see it.
Yeah.
Macrina's like, too much sitting on a plane. I don't know, Macrina. I was in agony on the plane. I wish I knew. There wasn't one moment where I'm like, that just didn't happen.
Yeah, but 18 hours for Mr. Longlegs.
20, yeah.
Cramped up.
Yeah.
That'll do it, I think.
3 different planes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Carrying an uncooperative suitcase, I think it'll do it.
Yeah. She says, time for some meds before your long drive and cruises. Well, the only meds I have are this, which I've just taken, Advil. By the way, y'all notice anything different today? See if you notice anything different with our broadcast. Let us know. Anyway, Gina, hello, welcome. Welcome to the show. Elaine's like, buy the internet package and hope it works, or go back and catch Yellowstone later. We agree. Look, we stream live from Carnival ships, so I can tell you the internet package works. If we can... Streaming for us live is an upload. If there's enough speed for us to upload, there'll be plenty of speed to download. Downloads
upload is always
much slower.
Yeah, it is than the
So download. I can tell you and I think it was on the Jubilee. It was either the celebration or the Jubilee. We've been on both. Internet speeds are smoking fast. I think her complaint was more that she actually had to buy the premium package.
I agree.
And pay that money.
I agree.
So, anyway, but yeah. Antonio says, I bet you the same lady wants to watch Yellowstone will want a porthole picture frame. Right?
You're probably right.
Oh, good Lord. Never found the need to jump out of a perfectly good plane. Neither have I.
But it's for a great cause.
It was.
Yeah.
And she obviously likes it because she's done it before.
Yeah.
So, for those who enjoy that thrill, that fantastic, right? Just, which is... everybody enjoys different things, right? So, that's good. Good for her. Ashley says, I'm a bit of a TV junkie. I just make sure my favorites are DVR'd, right? Or I watch them on one of the streaming services when I get home.
Yeah.
Yep. By the way, thank you very much for the thumbs up. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, become part of the Tall Man Clan. It is free to you, costs you absolutely nothing, and it really does help out the channel. All right, just a couple more comments, and we'll get back to the news. Antonio, yep, you guessed it, LOL. Glad to see you as well. Thank you. You're welcome. And Macrina says, yes, you have long legs like my son, and we're cramped. Yeah, it was, the first flight was, 2.5, 3 hours. It wasn't horrible, but again, I that's when the pain really started. And then the long flight back over the ocean was almost 11 hours. And it just, the pain and suffering. So anyway, thank you very much. So let's get back to the news. All right. So last show we talked about, I forget who it was, but somebody had increased their gratuities. Well, Disney has jumped on board, but they didn't increase them by a little bit. They increased them by 52%.
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy. Now, this is just for the concierge staterooms and suites. Okay, not for all the cabins, just the concierge and suites. Prior to the increase, the gratuities were $15.50 per day per passenger. They are now $23.50 per passenger per day. So a huge increase for concierge cabins and suites there on the Disney ships. So, okay. Azamara, is returning to Alaska. They haven't been there in 7 years. They have just announced in 2026 they're going to be doing 10 and 13-day extended voyages on the Azamara Pursuit in Alaska. So for those who enjoy luxury cruises, you can see Alaska again on Azamara. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, very nice.
There you go. Royal Caribbean. Bad. I don't have a
No, but that might be appropriate.
I've got that. Yeah, Royal Caribbean has been fined for waste disposal issues. But what I find interesting, it's not about the disposal, it's about their record keeping. So, this stems from their new oh God, the words are just not going to come. I'm in so much pain I can't think about anything else. Their new terminal in Galveston. They haven't been keeping the appropriate records of what goes on with waste. So I don't know how much of the stuff that you know about waste on cruise ships, but these days most of the waste is offloaded from the ships when they get back to their home port. It is then transported to an appropriate location to dispose of the waste. And of course, there's different kinds of waste, right? The only thing that really goes into the ocean these days, if I remember correctly, is, and of course everything's been treated, but food. They grind up all the food, basically turn it into fish food, and feed the fish.
Yes.
And gray water.
Yes.
Gray water is treated, basically turned back into drinking water. It's safe to drink, but they then take that gray water and they release it. But everything else, like cans and plastics and even the solid wastes, they get compressed and taken off the ship and then disposed of appropriately in whatever landfills they need to go to. Well, you have to keep meticulous records about this process, and they haven't been doing so. So the EPA fined them $473,683.
Wow.
Because they didn't keep good records.
Wow.
Yeah.
Paper trail, guys. Paper trail.
Paper trail. So, yeah. Staying with the Royal Caribbean, there was another bit of a kerfuffle with these guys this week. A Perfect Day at Coco Cay. If anybody's visited Perfect Day at Coco Cay, you know there's sort of this tram system that kind of can run you around the place, taking you from the ship onto the island and around the island a little bit. The island. Well, they put out a notice not so long ago, a couple of weeks ago, that said that the trams would be discontinued effective October 1st. Now, this was Royal Caribbean putting out this message. Okay? Discontinued for most guests as of October 31st. And it reads, by the way, beginning October 21st, 2024, tram service at Coco Cay Pier will be discontinued. Trams for guests with special needs, wheelchairs, scooters, etc. will be available by the end of the pier. That was the update. So a week goes by and they were hammered pretty hard.
I imagine they were. By
their faithful that enjoy Royal Caribbean. And a week later, another press release was released. And let's see if I can get down to that. And it reads, unfortunately, we are aware of misinformation that has been shared online regarding the tram service in Coco Cay. I spoke with our leadership team on the island earlier today, and I can verify that our tram services run every 15 minutes all day, including continuous from the ship to the arrivals plaza, with accessible trams available on regular rotation throughout the island. So what they're claiming is that it was just the week of October 1st through the 8th that the tram service would be limited, and that was the only change. But that's not how it read. And I find it interesting that their future statement was, we're aware of misinformation that has been shared online. It was them who shared it.
That's an interesting choice of words.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. So, anyway, so for those who are going to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, there is tram service. It's running. Nothing's changed. Or at least if it did change, they've changed it back. Okay?
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my. All right. So, other news, Carnival. The Carnival Panorama has been the very first Carnival ship to ever visit Manila. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
However, it did not come without some problems. So for those of you who follow our channel, as probably well as many others, the Carnival Panorama was just in dry dock. It has been refurbished and is the last ship to receive the new livery, the blue paint job on the front here. Let's see if I can, that right there, right? There's Carnival Panorama. And so it is on, I think, a 25-day Trans-Pacific, Trans-Many Oceans to get back to California. And it has stopped in Manila, and it is the first Carnival cruise ship to do so, so they were honored for doing that, which is great. However, the problem was simply this. They didn't have safe gangways, or should I say enough safe gangways to actually get off the ship to visit Manila.
Oh, well, that's frustrating.
Yeah, so they started off with 2 gangways, and the first one, and there's pictures of it, it was rusted. It was definitely not safe. And somebody's fallen through that and hurting themselves, if not killing themselves.
That bad?
That bad.
Oh, my goodness.
So they pulled that gangway, leaving just one. And because there was just one gangway, that means everybody wanting to leave the ship and everybody wanting to come back on the ship have to go through the same entry and exit port on the ship, if you will.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, like a 3-hour wait for a lot of passengers to get off the ship.
Ouch.
And so, of course, this ends up on John Heald's Facebook page, and, the kerfuffle begins. So, of course, some of the kerfuffle was passengers on the ship can look down and see that there are many other gangways sort of laying around the dock. And they're like, why don't you all just grab one of those and put them on? And what about the gangways that you keep on the ship? Because there's ports that these ships go to that the gangways will come out from the ship and go on. And the short answer given was that these gangways don't fit. They're not made for this particular Carnival ship. And the ones that are on board the ship can't be used because of reason A, B, and C. I don't. The end result is it created a massive delay, up to 3 hours of people trying to get off the ship. Now, by the end of the day, they did find a gangway that they could use. And so those who had been able to get off the ship and explore, getting back on the ship was much, much easier, and the ship did leave on time.
Wow.
So there you go.
I guess there's always challenges the first time you do something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hopefully, the next stop, the next time they go to that port, hopefully it'll be much
It'll
better.
be worked out.
Yeah.
That old rusty one will be replaced. I don't know.
Yes, I hope so. My goodness.
So let's look at some of the comments and catch up with some of them, and then we'll get back to the last bit of news.
All right.
Let's see here. Okay, there's Ashley's. Good to see you as well. Thank you. Yes, long legs. Bev says you flipped the logos on your shirts.
Yay!
Yay!
We got a winner.
Yeah, the first one.
Yes, we have got a winner.
Wow, I thought it was going to take much longer to.
I did too.
Yeah. So we had them sewn backwards. So if you're looking at us in real life, they're backwards. But with the mirrored camera, you see them like they should be seen now. So yeah, Congratulations.
Nicely done.
We're going to give you a special prize in the group cruise
Yes.
for that. That's a good one.
Yes.
Remember that, Bev gets a special
Yep.
prize. Take a note on that. All right, Macrina, 52%. Sounds like a stevedore request raise. Yeah, that's to go for the longshoremen.
Right?
Macrina also says, does anyone see the nasty cabin steward walked into to clean? Oh, my God, what a mess. I think they probably have a house like that, too. Ugh. I haven't seen any pictures of that with, not going to lie to you, I literally laid up all day. I didn't get to scroll through the news as much as I normally would do. But in our video efforts of video and cruise ships, we've seen some pretty disgusting cabins. I just can't see how people live like that. I mean, disgusting.
Yeah, we have just piles, inches worth of trash on the floor.
Yeah, one of them was a suite.
Yeah.
Which, in the end, we don't video these because obviously we don't want to represent the cruise line that way and or you to see it that way. But, we went to this one suite, and I'm not going to name the ship or the cruise line, but she wasn't kidding. It was that thick everywhere. Oh, man, thanks for the super chat. Oh, yeah. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you. Who's that from?
We've got several coming in.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got
Look at that. You guys
Guerrero Handyman, thank you so much. Dixon Cider, thank you so much. We appreciate you. El Diablo, thank you so much. Masters of Violence, thank you so much. And Texas Bjorn Wrong, thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you.
We sure do. Thank
bam,
you
bam,
so
bam, bam,
much.
bam.
Thank you.
And we'll go back.
Thanks for the thumbs up, too.
Guillermo the Handyman says, hello, welcome. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. We're going to skip that. Roll with it. Absolutely. Thanks so sweet for you bringing the meow on. And everybody keeps on hitting the super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
It's they're having fun at our expense, but that's okay. Keep on with the super chats. You guys can go at it. Back to the regular chats. All right, so and lots of thumbs up. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
We sure do. Thank you, guys.
Keep it coming, guys. So Antonio says, so no snorkeling near the Royal Caribbean ship. No, I guess not. The Down Under Cruisers, hey, welcome from Australia. You're late, no worries.
Yeah,
good to see you.
Welcome. Always welcome.
Absolutely. And Mark, welcome. Good to see you again, buddy. How are you doing? It's 12:30 in the afternoon there. Excellent in Australia. What did you win? I don't know. We're gonna think of something good for you. I'm just not sure. Got any wands? Asks David. No wands. Winner, chicken dinner. Hello, Aldo. Welcome. Win 2. What's the teamwork here? That was teamwork. Oh, okay. Patricia's saying her and Bev have colluded to come up with that.
Nice.
Abe says, hello, Bob. It's Robert, but that's okay. Hello to you. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. Julian, where's the best place to cruise in the center of Philadelphia? Nowhere. Cruise ships don't go to the center city of Philadelphia.
Or Cleveland, Ohio, but if you ask John Heald.
Hey. Let's see here. Any thoughts on Rob Saul and the dog? No, you get to go away too. Come on, y'all. Let's keep this fun. Love from the Shuli Network. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Hello, the Shuli Network. Thank you very much. Yuri and Joe Clay want to know, are we in an RV? Absolutely. We full-time RV, so we're sitting in our RV right now. Yep. Is it a key ring? No, she's not getting a key ring. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Aldo wants to know if that is our grandson behind us. That is Blake.
Yeah.
He's been on with us before. We take some cruises with the family, and when we there, sometimes even if we're back home or close to them, they come over and we have them on with us live. But we are we're not close to them right now.
The last time he got to wear the headset, so he was really happy, I think.
The Shuli Network says, we come in peace. Peace be to you as well. We thank all the new watchers.
Absolutely.
And there's a bunch of you on right now. So let's keep it nice, guys. Keep it nice, everybody. Schoolyah! Bob's next show. I like Tom Cruise. I'm glad you like Tom Cruise, Rob's aunt. Stone Crab says, I hear a smoke detector chirping. It's not the smoke detector. I'm not sure what's chirping, but every once in a while the AC does come on, and you would probably hear that. Jay says, congratulations to John and Joyce's wedding. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
All right. Ahoy, Connor. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. What blank is the bowling league tonight? I don't know, Al. Good evening, brothers and sisters. Good evening, Book of Toe. Any stories from the 1990s? I was on a ship that was almost sinking.
Yeah, we've got a video about that.
Sup, Wom Broom. What's up, y'all? There's, have you gone on vacation with Stuttering John? No, we haven't gone on vacation with Stuttering John. Though tonight I'm the one stuttering because I'm in a tremendous amount of pain. So let's get back to the rest of the news and we'll get back to your comments.
All right.
All right. So we talked about the gangway, so we can move on. Speaking of finding and sinking, and that just happened by accident, guys. There was an excursion on the Seabourn Pursuit that went out in a small mini sub. And they ended up finding a ship that has been lost for 110 years.
Really?
Yep. It
Wow.
was an old German supply vessel that was sunk back in 1914.
Oh my goodness.
And people have actually been looking for it for years, and they found it on this
on a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship shore excursion.
How funny.
So yeah, they made
history.
history.
Yeah, that must have been so exciting.
Yep. Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations, guys. So another one of these interesting entitlement news stories. So what I want to know in the chat, how many people out there eat pumpkin pie all year round? Or do you just eat pumpkin pie sort of during the holiday season, meaning Thanksgiving, maybe even like Halloween to Christmas time? How many people eat, we'll do this in A and B, and I suppose I could probably figure out how to put a poll in here, but type the letter A for you eat pumpkin pie all the time. Type in the letter B if you only eat pumpkin pie at the holiday season. Okay. The reason why is there's someone who is just recently come off a Carnival cruise ship. It's not quite the holiday season, and they were pretty displeased, I think is the nicest way I can say that, with the fact that they didn't have pumpkin pie at all. And this person is claiming that pumpkin pie is served everywhere all year round and blah, blah, blah. And shame on you for not having pumpkin pie all the time. And anyway, the person went on and on and on. And anyway, of course, this was posted on John Hill's blog on Facebook. And in the end, pretty much everybody come back and say, I've never seen pumpkin pie outside of the holidays.
No,
So-
you see it on TV all the time. It's back. It's pumpkin season.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go.
Interesting.
I want to know your pumpkin pie needs or whatever you want to call it. So Comic-Con coming to the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The very first time, for those who are into Comic-Con, it is going to be on one of the the Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas, which is sailing out of Tampa. This has been announced for a while. This particular part of the news story isn't new, but they have officially announced a lot of the people that are going to be on there. It was already announced that actress and singer Felicia Day is going to be the host. But now they've announced the rest of the people that are going to be joining. Warwick Davis, George Takei, Ernie Hudson, Mary McDonald, Trisha Helfer, Grace Park, Rika Sharma, Amy Jo Johnson, Scott Grimes, Greg Grunberg, Virginia Gardner, Grace Caroline Curry, Jonah Ray, and Ted Lang, to name a few.
Wow, I know
Right?
several of those names.
I do too.
Yeah.
Additionally, there's going to be some industry insiders like Rob Perlman, Bob Bergman, who's the voice of Porky Pig, and makeup artist Thomas Suprent. Forgive me for mispronouncing any of these names, okay? And there's going to be a couple of cosplay guests, Yaya Han and Cowbutt Crunchies. They're all going to be on there. There's also going to be some artists' influences on there. People like Amanda Connor, Amanda Hughes, Jimmy Pickert, These are all influencers, by the way, influencers and artists. Jimmy Palmiotti, Afua Richardson, Kip Rasmussen, Sarah Meyer, and Joe Woes. From the artist sides, representative of Bob Ross Inc. are going to be there, as well as Justin Thompson and Mary Shine. And they're there to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Peanuts of Charlie Brown.
Wow, how cool is that?
Yep, I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway.
Love that.
Look at that. I have this thing off. Look at that. I have it. I had it off. This was off. Remember that? Anyway, tracking. Stupid camera.
It's that camera again.
It's that camera.
It follows our hand movement somehow.
Yeah.
Even though you turn the hand motion off, it still does it.
Those who sail out of Galveston, which I know a lot of you out there do, congratulations. NCL is moving to your city. NCL and Galveston have come to an agreement, and they are going to be sailing full-time out of Galveston starting in late 2025.
That's exciting.
Yep.
That's great news.
Absolutely, and it's going to be the sisters, two different ships. It's going to be the the Viva and the Prima, right? So Viva and the Prima, I believe. Yep. Sorry. Scroll down. I'm scrolling. I'm so sorry. Yes, the Prima and the Viva. That's what I thought.
Galveston is really getting some nice,
Yep.
nice ships coming in.
Yep, absolutely. Over the past several months, we have talked about the SS United States and its debacle with paying its docking fees and stuff in Philadelphia. Last week, we announced that has come to a conclusion, that it is going to be moving to Florida and becoming a reef as well as a museum on land. Unfortunately, before it has been moved, people have broken into the ship and vandalized it and stolen a bunch of stuff.
Oh, are you kidding?
They were caught on camera. There was 3 guys. They actually climbed up the ropes to get on the ship and stole a bunch of stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
So if any of you have information regarding those who broke in to the SS United States, please contact local people there in Philadelphia and help them out a little bit. Okay? Royal Caribbean is planning to build a new cruise terminal in Juneau. Now,
wow.
For many who are very much cruise enthusiasts, whether you follow us or others, Alaska season it's a short season, probably half the year, really.
May through
early October.
Yeah.
Yep. But it has also been widely expressed through the past few years that Alaska is becoming really crowded during the Alaskan cruise season. Juneau being one of those places. Well, in response to that, to help, they're building a new cruise terminal, but not in downtown or close to downtown like the other piers are. They're going to be building it on Douglas Island, which is directly across, in hopes that it's going to alleviate some of the traffic congestion that happens in downtown Juneau.
All right. Well, that might work.
Yep. So, So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
So Disney has made a bunch of huge announcements. I'm going to sort of cover them all in this one story. On the, the new Disney adventure. Disney's pretty good at releasing information a little at a time, but in this particular case, they dropped it all. And so if you are wondering what the Disney adventure is going to look like, there is a ton of information out there now about it. There's going to be some unique dining areas in the area called the Discovery Reef. The new Disney Adventure is going to be their largest ship. It's going to hold about 6,700 passengers, where their ships now hold a maximum of about 4,000.
Right. That's a huge increase.
It is. So it's sort of like an Oasis class ship.
Yeah.
Right? And so there's going to be 7 unique neighborhoods, kind of like an Oasis class ship, and one of them is going to be called the Discovery Reef. There's going to be a restaurant for like Finding Nemo. There's going to be several of them here. Let me just get to all the different names because they actually look really interesting.
Disney's always done great things in their restaurants.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
One of them, the 4 major restaurants there, is going to be called Stitch's Ohana Grill, the Bewitching Boba and Brews, and Cosmic Kebabs. These are all quick service restaurants. Ohana Grill is obviously after Lilo and Stitch, and it's going to be have a Hawaiian-themed eatery with American fare, such as burgers and sandwiches. Okay, Bewitching Boba and Brews is decked out in vibrant pop art in purple neon like Ursula from Little Mermaid. right? For those who know Little Mermaid. And they're going to serve bubble teas or boba and other delicious treats. And finally, Cosmic Kebabs was inspired by Mrs. Marvel from the Marvel Studios and will offer a variety of pitas and kebabs. Okay.
Very nice.
Additionally, there's going to be an Italian specialty restaurant. Reef will be home to its own version of Paolo. P-A-L-O. Paolo. Probably Paolo, because it's Italian. Okay, so you're going to have the Paolo Cafe. All right. There's also going to be an Asian-styled restaurant there. And they're calling that one... It's inspired by Luca. Similarly, Taverner. Mike and Sully's. It's going to be called Mike and Sully's.
For Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc., yep. And it'll be flavors of Asia. They'll have sushi and sashimi. They'll have Japanese steakhouse as well as teppanyaki.
Very nice.
They've also announced their upper deck rides. Again, the whole ship, everything. And we're not going to cover it all here because there's way too much. That could be a separate stream in all of itself. But it's going to have a roller coaster on board, kind of like Bolt, but it's going to be longer than Bolt by a whopping 20 feet. But they now are
longer than Bolt.
Longer than Bolt. But they're now able to claim longest roller coaster at sea. They're going to have go-karts, and they're going to have a... Have anybody gone to Disney World? I can't speak about Disneyland. And, Dumbo, the elephant, the little ride.
Yes.
They're going to have one like that on the ship as well.
Oh, a Dumbo ride.
Nice. So, pretty cool.
Nice.
And all kinds of other things in all the rest of the areas. Again, that's just a highlight. But speaking of Disney, they've also unveiled information and artist rendering of a new float they're going to present during the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. And this is a float dedicated to the Disney Cruise Lines.
Nice.
It's going to feature the different look of the bows of all of their ships. So it's going to be pretty cool. So can't wait to see that on Thanksgiving Day.
Right. Those Disney ship bows are incredible, aren't they?
Yep. And last but not least, again, thank you for the thumbs up. Well, thank you. And last but not least, Carnival has released their new platinum and diamond gift. For those who sail on Royal Caribbean, who have been sailing with them for a while, there's different gifts they have, and they change them usually a couple times a year. There's been fanny packs and...
You said Royal Caribbean.
Did I say Royal Caribbean?
You said Royal Caribbean.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were going someplace else, or I would have said something sooner.
Carnival.
It's the mad cow.
It's the pain. Really. Very uncomfortable. That's okay. The show must go on, as they say in the entertainment world. So Carnival has changed their platinum and diamond gift. It's going to be a baseball hat. So here, I'll actually it's going to look like that. Oh, of course, we're down here in the bottom, so
We're always in the way.
I know. Just I can't find a place to put us. There you go. It's going to look like that. And so that is going to be the new platinum and diamond gift. And, of course, like everything else in the world, that creates a kerfuffle because some people like it, some people don't. And I understand there's a lot of women out there, ladies, that don't wear baseball hats.
They look ridiculous on me.
She has a hard time with a baseball hat
I can't wear any hat.
But you're going to get one from Carnival.
Yeah.
You are. The next cruise we go on.
I might have to wear it, and I'll put it on so everybody can laugh at me.
And that's being rolled out over the next couple weeks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. There is your news for this week and your weather for the upcoming week. So, yeah.
Yay!
I made it. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Yeah, he did. He's been debating.
Yeah, we almost weren't going to stream.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, you're gone too. Yeah, guys, I have a ban button, and so, I appreciate the super chats and stuff. Basically, if you didn't know, we were just bombed by someone else's channel, I guess. I don't know, or just a group of people. And if you've been reading the chats, well, you can see. So, anyway. Stacy says, just do it. Okay? Yep, we're not answering that one. I'll go ahead and put this one up. The Titanic, best cruise ever. Yeah, maybe not. Where can I cruise that the police won't hassle me? I'm not sure, Julian. If they're hassling you, there's probably a reason for it.
And they're probably going to continue to harass you.
The dabblers send their regards, and I'm guessing that's the people who were bombing us. That's okay. Thank you for the super chats. We appreciate each and every one of you. We really
absolutely do. Thank you.
Hello from TSN. Well, hello there, Erica. How are you? Welcome. Hello, tall cruisers. Hello. Yeah, that's got to go. We can't have that there either. Sorry. Abe Bob smokes in his cabin. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
Keep it G, guys. Keep it G.
Yep. I think we can just go past most of these. Maud says, I don't like the sound of disgusting cabins. No, I don't think anybody likes the sound of disgusting cabins. Another congratulations to John and Joyce. We'll give you that twice. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Oh, hear the smoke detector chirping. Yes. Yeah. I took
The smoke detector only chirps when I'm making breakfast.
Yeah. Yep. Photobomb. I mean, it's pretty a lot. Okay. Look by.
Still looking for a comment we can read. Keep it G, guys.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you can go away too. Hi, Bob. Begins with a B, ends with a B.
Bob.
Oh, yeah. Come on, y'all. Be nice. Captain Hook. Yellow. Hello there, buddy.
Hello.
Can you rent suites by the hour? Nope, you can't. That smoke detector thing's got to be a thing. Is Bob there? Hey, Bob. Nope, Bob's not here. No, Skull. Cheers to you too. Nope. 100. I think they were trying to get our stream up to 100 or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We are Viking and we come to by sea. Skull. That's right, Tom. Skull. That's not how super chats work. I know, right? But whatever. Rolling with it. Yes, we are. We just roll right through it. That's what we do here.
I feel like I need to break out the popcorn.
You're right. Yeah, why don't you break out the popcorn while I'm scrolling through this? How much? It's been a microwave.
Here you go. There's some popcorn.
They're asking how close are we to the goal? Two cookies? No, we don't. Our pineapples stand upright. What was the goal? I think it was 100. I'm trying to find our normal people. Winner, pudding chicken dinner. Yep. Evening, friends. Good evening, June. Welcome. You're in the middle of a stream bomb. We're working our way through it.
I've never had a stream bomb before. This is kind of interesting.
No, neither have. Yeah, no, we haven't. So yeah. Virgin, go on Virgin, guys. Enjoy yourself. That would be my input there. Nope. Golly, they're just
There's wow!
Yeah.
I cannot believe how many comments
I
are
know.
in there.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
So for those who are just coming in now late, we finished the news, but we've asked some questions, and we're trying to get down to the answers to the questions that our normal viewers watch. But we had a bit of a stream bomb where a bunch of guys came in, left us a bunch of super chats. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
I guess they do that for the inconvenience. But anyway, yeah.
And left a whole bunch of comments
Yeah.
that we are not able to post.
Yeah, they're there.
So we're looking for the G-rated ones.
Yep. More super chats. Tom wants me to send him a keychain. Sorry. Yeah, no.
Still looking for our normal people.
We're gonna get rid of you. Do I believe in sea monsters? No, I don't. Greeting from Leeds. Hello, Jim'll fix it. Welcome
Yes, welcome.
from England. I was just close to you. I was just in Italy like yesterday. So there's a little bit of jet lag, but not too bad actually. Trigger wants to know which is our preferred cruise line. Trigger, it's a toss up between Celebrity and MSC for us. We love all cruise lines equally. We go on them all. Each offers different things, but if we had to sort of really pick favorites, we're in between Celebrity and MSC.
Agreed.
Aldo's like, you seem very laid back. Namaste. Namaste to you too. We're pretty laid back people. Normally I'm a little bit more excitable, but I'm like, really, I can barely walk right now.
Yeah, he injured his back.
Yeah,
and he's in
painful.
pain. So he's making a valiant effort to stream
stay
tonight.
through here. Yeah,
Yes.
is our RV a Mercedes? No, it's a travel trailer. It's not a drivable one. So we're 37 feet long. So we're just sitting in our living room.
Yeah, it's a towable.
Yep. You guys make it to AZ in the winter. Well, we're here now for work. We're here for one more week. We'll probably stay an extra 4 or 5 days, and then we're heading back to the East Coast.
It's been really, really hot
Erica's
in
like,
Arizona.
keeping it nice. Thank you, Erica. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Why keep it nice and then destroy a great show? It's okay down under. We roll with the punches.
Yes, we do. And apparently you guys are rolling with the
Yep,
punches
exactly.
with us because we're going, as
Yep,
we're
right.
scrolling through the comments.
There's like hundreds of them.
Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us. While we look for the G-rated comments we can actually post.
Are pirates real? Yeah, unfortunately they are.
They are, yeah. I was wondering if that's why some of the cruise itineraries had gotten
All right, Guillermo.
changed.
That was enough for you. Sorry. I put up with a bunch, but let's keep it mostly nice, guys. I say mostly nice. Callie Cranston says, what's up with the cruise? What's up with cruising? Well, we're an hour into the show, so we've already covered all the news. Cliff Notes, MSC's announced they're going to have their own comedy club and breweries at sea. Royal Caribbean's been fined nearly $500,000 for not keeping good records. Carnival has changed their platinum and loyalty gifts to ball caps instead of the last ones were fanny packs.
Fanny packs,
yeah. Yep. Let's see.
And the president of Carnival
jumped out of
an
a
airplane
plane,
to
raised
raise
$85,000 for hurricane victims. Disney has unveiled all the artist renderings for their new ship, the Adventurer, and a bunch of other stuff. So that's Cliff Notes on what's up with cruising. To include, I threw my back out or something.
That wasn't from cruising, though. That was from being in an airplane, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Tall Man scrunched up in small seats with no leg room for many hours.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting to finally Maud. Woo! Thanksgiving Day, that's it. So we have Macrina, B. Maud says B. Bev says A, B, 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 A. So we have a bit of a mixture.
So far, we just have Bev and Justina so far that will eat pumpkin pie all the time. Everybody else,
Yep.
it seems to be holidays.
B. Maud's like, they've gone way overboard on the pumpkin pie spice crap. Yeah, they have.
But there's a lot of pumpkin fans out there.
What's boring, El Diablo, is reading through the 6,000 comments that you all have done to our stream to get to the real people who are here watching. That's what's boring. But thank you. And for that, you can go away. By the way, did anyone think that bunch of comments that came in all at once were spammers? Yeah, it's a live stream bomb. You know, they came in and left a bunch of super chats, which again, I thank them. They were all very well received. We appreciate it, right? and they range in, you know, super chats from $5 to $2. So thank you guys. We appreciate you all coming in and leaving the 6 million chats too. Appreciate you. We really do. Beth says, if they have ever eaten the Carnival Spa menu pumpkin pie, you don't want it at any time. Okay, you are now gone too. Angela's like, that's what I thought too, Macrina. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, yep.
That was certainly interesting.
Yep. 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 I'm working on it. Yes, Macrina, that's weird. Not what happened here. So, you know, interesting enough, and we've never had this happen to us before. And you know, our channel is growing. It's getting a good size. And it's the same thing with our Facebook page in here. And the Facebook page is still kind of small, but it's growing. And for now, you know, Lisa and I have been able to handle things, the chats and all these different things. But as it gets busier and the chat starts scrolling faster, if anybody's been on streams where there's, you know, 300, 400, 500 people on there, the chat starts going pretty fast. Well, we're not going to be able to follow that. So at some point in time, very soon, we're going to ask some of you loyal TMC to become admins. It'll be your job to ban these people and only keep the good chats so that we can actually answer the comments that need to be answered.
Instead of scrolling and going, yeah, nope, yep, can't post that.
Justina says, you missed the beginning. Why are you in pain? Okay, so for those who didn't know, I'll just put this up there at the same time. If you're not subscribed to our Facebook channel, please go to our Facebook group. We put different content up there than we do here on the YouTube channel. It is free. Obviously, it's a Facebook group. But you do have to answer the 2 questions or they're not. It's just going to decline you. Okay? I was just in Sicily, Justina. I flew there Wednesday. It's like 20 hours to get there. Left here Wednesday early morning. Got there Thursday afternoon. And left Sunday morning there. Got here Sunday early evening.
Yeah, yesterday around, 5:30,
6 o'clock. Yeah. So I, in short, I've talked you guys, I've told you from the beginning that I've been an entertainer for many years. I created and produced a show called The Ultimate Thriller. And early last week, I got a call from a promoter in Italy that wants to bring the show to Sicily. Sorry, he's from Sicily, not Italy, Sicily, as well as shows in Italy. And we said, great. He says, but I need you here now to go inspect the venue. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you can go to the Facebook group page. I did a live stream from the venue in Sicily. It's called the Taormina Theater, Taormina Theater. In fact, let me see if I can bring it up for you here. Probably not, but I'm going to try. Get rid of that. Come on. There we go. Here it is right here. It's a Greek amphitheater that was built back in the 3rd century BC. And they hold live concerts there. It's about 5,000 people. The reason why they needed to fly me there is I needed to inspect that venue. Most concerts these days, the lighting is all above. It's hangs from ceilings or grids. Well, you can't do that here. So we needed to see what we can do. So they asked me to fly there on a moment's notice and inspect it. So we did. We sat down, negotiated out the contract, shook hands. And so, looks like we're going to be going to Sicily next year to do some shows. So the pain I'm in, I'm not sure exactly what it was from. I didn't hurt while we were there. But by the time I got off the 3 different planes I had to be on to get back here, I could barely move. And today, I couldn't even get out of bed. I rolled out of bed to eat some food and then right back into bed. So the fact that I'm sitting here is just a miracle.
He's living on Advil right now.
Yeah. Yep. Down Under says, we don't laugh at you, we laugh with you. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Roderick says, good night, hope you feel better. Robert.
Thank you.
Take on the mic, Lisa. No, I know. Kathy P., it's always a good time for popcorn, right?
Always.
Well, I blocked all weird and unknown people in comments. Yeah, we're doing road trip. Bev and I pretended we were doing the TMC road trip today, but we didn't have internet. Thought of you guys at least. That was nice. Just got my platinum gift 2 weeks ago, and it was a lunch bag.
Oh, interesting.
I'd rather have the hat, a lunch bag.
Interesting.
Yeah, as everything else goes, I think we talked about this probably several months back, right? You know, years and years and years ago, before the cruise industry truly exploded, these gifts were, I would say, much more lavish.
They were. And they weren't cheesy with a, faster to the fun thing or the very important fun person logo on there.
And now that there's way more people that qualify at these higher levels, the gifts have gotten rather cheap. I don't know how else to say it.
They have.
Yeah, it is what it is. And understandably, it's hard to, continue to be in business if everything you do is giving money away. I mean, I get that, but maybe more than a $3. I don't know. That hat, bulk hat, probably cost them in the bulk they buy probably about $2.50.
It
$3.
probably did, and some people will wear them, but a lot of people are going to go,
Justina says, Kathy, now that's funny. Gina says, strange is gone. Yep, it's gone for the moment. Yep.
Yes.
So we appreciate that. If you're late to the stream and you scroll back, we were live bombed. We had a bunch of people come in and just sort of disrupt the stream, but we just keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Did y'all eat some Indian fry bread for me while we were in Phoenix? Not yet. We will do that this week, Ashley.
Yes, we will.
Wow, that was like a horde of locusts. Yeah, it was.
It was. That was crazy.
Magrina's like, I blocked them all. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Robert, tonight you need an adult beverage. It will knock you out. Probably not. Maybe 2. We may have to crack open a bottle of something. First, we'd have to go buy it. Have you tried some salmon pause patches? My husband uses those for his back. No, salon pause patches.
I have some of those at our home in Florida.
That's not going to help us
Nothing here in the RV.
We have some pain stuff that usually works for things, but it's not doing anything.
But thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, if we're able to get out, we might go buy some. Give that a shot.
And Justina says, that's so exciting, Robert. Congratulations on your show abroad. Lisa will come with me too.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll have to show you some of that stuff too.
That'll be on the group cruise.
She says, heck, it's free. If you don't want it, give it away. Someone would love it.
That is true.
That's our thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
We've given lots of our gifts because we do enough. We got the same thing 20 times. I mean, how many fanny packs do we need? Really, not more than 2. So,
but our grandson loves to play with those.
He does. So I think it is time for the unofficial theme song.
I like it.
Surprise, 'cause we know better than to It's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive. So come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, the morning light. Oh, I just wanna be your Superman. Come fly with me, just take my hand. And now that we are cruising in mid-flight, you better watch out for that kryptonite. So come on over, we can make it through, make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do, just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night, we're dancing. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through, make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do, what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh.
There you go, y'all. Oh. The morning light, y'all. What happened to Balcony Cam? So, we've had some people recently.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets,
Parties,
pineapples.
ducks, and of course the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see you on the horizon. Well, there you go, everybody. Yeah, we know we're muted for just a second there. We apologize. So there's the group cruise. Just housekeeping notes. Lisa and I are not travel agents, so we didn't create the group cruise to make money off you guys. We just want to go hang out with the Tall Man Clan. So if you are interested, again, there is the email, tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Send us an email. We will introduce you to the travel agent that is doing the group booking for us. Her name is Kathy. And then Kathy will take good care of you. So, yeah, there's Kathy's. Well, there's our email, and then we'll connect you with Kathy. So we have a few more comments that have come in. No, it won't be during the group cruise. So don't worry about that, guys. Roderick says, by the way, I think they should have, Carnival says they should have different gifts to choose from. That would be nice, right?
That would be nice.
Antonio was like, with balcony cam. I know, that's why I put it on for you. Macrina says, hope this is really show. No, it is not in November. I have a range of dates, and now it's time for me to contact my cast once I received the signed contract back and find out what everybody's availability is. Anybody want to go to Sicily? Saw several cruise ships while we were there. We saw a Viking ship. One of the Carnival ships was there. Again, off from the distance, so I couldn't tell. One of the princess ships were there. And there was a couple others, and I couldn't get close enough to catch who they were. So that was in Messina. So Messina is at the northern tip of Sicily, and it is a pretty big cruise stop. And there's a lot of cruise tours that were in Taormina. As we were walking, you could tell they had all the stickers with the cruise ship. I mean, that's the theater there. So there was thousands of people there that day. It was crazy. What? Why are we? I don't get it. Anyway, that was muted, so we're not. Okay. Down Under, the Down Under Cruises says, awesome song. Thank you very much. And it's why the official, unofficial cruise song, right? Of the channel.
Theme song. Theme song.
Theme song. Thank you. She's got to hold the weight. Patricia was wondering about November 8th. We just all go to Sicily then, right? No, we're gonna have to go to Sicily in the summer, and then the group cruise in November. And the group cruise video, as long as the weirdos don't go, nope. Yeah, we know we're muted. Group cruise, woohoo! Yes. And Antonio says if they do come, we'll just do a conga line, and we'll do the conga line to the plank and just walk them all off the ship.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, the Sicily promoter needs to know we're a group package. Yeah. Nice try.
I like your thought process.
You guys can be the roadies for the band in Sicily. Charles is just joining us. Hey, Charles, B.
I love it.
He's a little bit behind, but is putting his input in, and we appreciate that.
I love it. He likes his pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a thing. It's actually going to be 4 shows. 2 shows there and at the theater in Taormina, and then 2 shows somewhere else in Italy. So it's going to be a good month, because we'll be there for a bit of, well, it won't be a month. It'll be a couple weeks. So anyway, well, guys, thank you all for being with us. We'd love to stay, but I absolutely can't take it anymore. I've smiled as long as I possibly can. Now I got to go cry.
He smiled even through our stream bombing.
Yeah. Yep. So until we see you the next time, peace.